To celebrate the launch of the long-awaited sequel to classic RPG King's Bounty 2, which will be available to stream on Nvidia GeForce NOW from August 24th, we're looking at some of the best medieval games playable on the cloud gaming service to help keep you occupied until then, even if you don't have access to a high-end gaming PC. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Google here on YouTube. Remember to thumbs up, hit subscribe, and then tap the bell icon to be among the first to watch our upcoming videos. A blockbuster in every sense of the word, The Witcher 3 puts the series on the map and spawned a huge Netflix series and is arguably the biggest medieval gaming experience you can probably have on GeForce NOW. This is a huge third-person RPG title with the eponymous Witcher, aka Geralt of Rivia, tackling monsters of all shapes and sizes using a wide variety of weapons and magic. There are 36 potential endings for you to see, with almost all of your in-game interactions changing the state of what is genuinely one of the most realised and gorgeous game worlds in gaming. It fuses mythology, main and side characters with a medieval setting that is memorable and a must-play for gamers who like all game genres. One major bonus is that without the associated installation overhead, you can play through one of the largest games on multiple devices without worrying about storage space, especially if you do pick up the Game of the Year edition. One of the longest running historically focused gaming franchise seems to get bigger and better every single year, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla is no different. Set during the height of the Viking era and with portions of northern England to raid and pillage, this vast open world is absolutely gorgeous and highlights the sheer attention to detail that the Assassin's Creed franchise has become known for. Valhalla does actually have a modern day narrative, but the vast majority of the game does take place in a scaled down version of England, and it includes battles with the likes of Alfred the Great, and classic Norse mythology also sprinkled in there for good measure. If you like freely developing open worlds, then Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a great place to waste more than a few hours. Although not the newest title on this list by any stretch of the imagination, Chivalry Medieval Warfare is an absolute riot and one of the most essential medieval gaming experiences you can have. And the FPS series is known for intense battles and even more over-the-top gore. This is about the closest you can probably get to taking to the battlefield within the Middle Ages. With 7 classic gaming modes including King of the Hill and Capture the Flag, you can live out melee battles with swords, maces, battle axes, or get out the heavy battering rams and ballistic weapons to really up the ante of this frantic multiplayer gameplay. Point-and-click RTS games were all the rage back in the late 90s and early 2000s PC gaming days, and there are few that hold up quite as well as Stronghold Crusader HD, which is one of medieval gaming's probably most popular RTS titles. The gameplay isn't exactly frantic from the get-go, but it is steady and relies on plenty of pre-planning to build up your resources and military power before attempting to assault other AI races and characters in the game. There are 21 story-based missions that allow you to tackle historical castles, all with a high resolution upgrade. Survival horror games in medieval periods are in fairly short supply, and A Plague Tale: Innocence is one of the very few out there. It also happens to be one of the most engaging and engrossing games of the past few years. This third-person title is very puzzle-heavy, but the visuals and setting are incredible, with the main antagonist being hordes of hungry, plague-ridden rats, as well as other hostile characters. If you love narrative-driven games, then A Plague Tale: Innocence is a must-play and includes some interesting mechanics that allow you to play as main character Amicia de Rune and her brother Hugo as they try and escape the Black Plague, as well as French Inquisition troops. The fantastic graphics are also just another reason that this game is so engrossing and well worth a look even for those normally not fond of the survival horror genre. So there are 5 titles for you to whittle the time away until King's Bounty 2 arrives on August 24th, but let us know what you think the best medieval PC games are, or your personal favourites, down in the comment section below. And to try out GeForce NOW for yourself, you can get started playing for free via the link in the description, and be sure to check the regular GeForce NOW Thursday blog post detailing all the latest and greatest games, new features, and all news direct from Nvidia on the platform. And thanks to Nvidia for sponsoring 9 to 5 Google here on YouTube, and I will speak to you later.